Hi guys, welcome to Shy-chology. I'm Shy. Shy like Shy. Psychology, Shy-chology. You get it. So I want to talk about, I went to therapy about 4 days ago. It's been a while since I'd gone. I kind of got lazy about it. And I really wish I hadn't. But me and my therapist talked about seasonal depression and kind of a depression in general. And, the first thing I want to say, if you are suffering or you are feeling sad or you want to hurt yourself, there are tons of ways to reach out. There's the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. There is text groups that you can find online that can connect you with somebody, email, whatever you need to do. Just remember that you are not alone. I know it feels scary and it hurts and you feel like you are alone, but you are not alone, and it's super important to reach out because especially during this time of the year where I live, it is rarely sunny. Our calendar does not get the whole, when March comes, it's sunny. Or like when the groundhog comes up from out of the ground, it's like, ooh, 6 weeks till spring. Yeah, we don't get that memo. It is constantly dark and gray and rainy where I live. And that can be really hard with people with seasonal depression because you're not getting that sunlight. You're not getting those vitamin D rays that you get naturally from the sun. It can get hard. And, it's something that so many people struggle with, and, it can put you in a really dark place. And I just thought, it was just, it's never something that I had experienced. So, I usually, deal with more anxiety type things. I'm constantly overthinking things, catastrophizing things, which is something we'll talk about later. I always think the world's gonna end. But it was, the first time I had really, other than, grief and stuff, it was, the first time that I actually had felt, sad, and I didn't know why. I was excited. I had gotten a new job. I was leaving places that I was, bettering myself, but yet I still couldn't shake this whole feeling of just feeling sad and feeling worthless. So I talked to my therapist about it, and I'm really fortunate and lucky to have somebody that I feel close enough that I can talk to about it. But that's just something that it should be talked about. Don't be afraid to talk about how sad you are. You should never ever once feel bad for expressing your emotions and letting somebody know that you're feeling sad. Today I even talked to a really good friend of mine. She's my roommate from college, and I was telling her I was really sad and I wasn't feeling like I had no drive, and she made me say 3 things that I loved about myself. And of course in the moment I didn't want to do it. I was in a very dark place. I didn't want to do it, and she made me. And I remember I said I liked my hair because it's the one thing that I definitely splurge on and I like doing. I like how smart I am. I can sometimes act a little ditzy, or I don't have very much common sense according to my boyfriend, but I know I'm very smart. And I'd also know I'm a really good friend. I care about my friends. I love my friends. I would do anything for my friends. Now that can kind of be a fault sometimes, but let's talk for it's a different subject, but and it really helped. It made me feel better about myself, and, even though I was really sad, it was really nice to be, like I said, I'm very fortunate to have a good support system around me, and, I just want to remind everybody that you have that support system, and there's always somebody that you can talk about if you're feeling sad and you're in that dark place. And some things that can help, vitamin D is a really great thing to take during the winter. It will help tremendously. I'm trying to take that right now. My therapist gave me some to take home, and you can get a drugstore. You don't need a prescription, but because you get vitamin D from the sun, and you really need that. Another thing that's a little bit more expensive is you can take a heat lamp. There's certain lamps you can buy on Amazon or something. It's that emits vitamin D, so you can put it on your desk or in your room, and it will help you absorb some of those natural lights that can help a lot. And also just making sure that if you're really getting sad and dark, make sure you have your support system. Write down a phone number. When you're in a better mindset, write down a list of names that you can call with phone numbers that, you can count on them to answer. They feel like you have your support system. I also feel that for me personally, I like wearing clothes that are like my favorite items. Like I really like this sweatshirt. It's one of my favorites. It has a skull on it because I like skulls. And I always like to wear it when I'm feeling sad or I just want to try to perk myself up. You know, it's finding out what works for you, but definitely like across the board, like vitamin D, that is a huge thing, and making sure you have a support system around you. Winter's hard, life is hard, it sucks sometimes, or it feels like it sucks, but I promise you there's so much more out there that is worth keeping on, keep trying to get better. And you know, if like you need to talk to somebody, there's always resources out there. But you know, I'd like to know from you guys, like, what has helped you in your seasonal depression? What has you thought was a really good support system for you, or some tricks and stuff? Let me know down below in the comments. If anything, if you liked this video or you want to see more about me just rambling about my life and psychology and fun stuff like that, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for the notification button, and I look forward to talking to you again. Bye!